They want to try to annihilate Ontario. I will do everything, including cut off their energy, with a smile on my face. And I'm encouraging every other province to do the same. Quebec, Manitoba, BC, we all have to act in unison. Out east, they rely on our energy. They need to feel the pain. They want to come at us hard. We're going to come back twice as hard.
Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we are back with another video. As you guys know, there are times when we talk a little bit about politics, global affairs, international news, and a lot of other things, including UFOs. However, today we have a story that is shaking up the global economy, and it's all about the escalating tariff war between Canada and the United States, led by President Donald Trump.
Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again, and it's happening, and it will happen rather quickly. There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that. It won't be much.
The fact is, we need them, and they also need us. Canada is the largest market for the U.S. in the world, larger than China, Japan, the UK, and France combined. It is also the case that the things we sell to the United States are the things they really need.
Now, in a bold move, Canada has decided to remove all American companies from their country in response to the sweeping tariffs imposed by Trump administration. This unprecedented action is sending shockwaves through the business world and has significantly impacted a lot of businesses both in the US and across the world, because already I see a lot of TikTokers making videos talking about the new import fees that they're having to pay on their packages from Shein, Temu, and the list goes on. So they're now saying this tariff war is going to put an end to fast fashion. But let's explore this a little bit more and talk about the impact and add some little details, right? Now, as you guys know, the story began when President Donald Trump announced a 25% tariff on Canadian goods, citing concerns over illegal migrants and fentanyl. Honey, fentanyl is a huge problem worldwide. Even in spaces where drug is never usually a problem, fentanyl, it's becoming such a grave concern, and something needs to happen really fast. So in Donald Trump's estimation, he believes that taking these actions will stem and immediately resolve a lot of these problems. However, seems as though that is somewhat far-fetched, because in retaliation, Canada imposed its own tariffs on American goods, leading to a full-blown trade war.
Now I want to speak directly to one specific American, Donald. In the over 8 years you and I have worked together, we've done big things. We signed a historic deal that has created record jobs and growth in both of our countries. We've done big things together on the world stage, as Canada and the U.S. have done together for decades, for generations. And now we should be working together to ensure even greater prosperity for North Americans in a very uncertain and challenging world.
Now, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has been vocal about his opposition to these tariffs, calling them completely bogus and unjustified. Not just that, he's saying, whatever Trump is doing, they're going to fight back, and they intend to use everything in their power to fight back.
Also, starting today, all U.S.-based companies will be banned from taking part in government procurement. Every year, the province and its agencies spend about $30 billion on procurement, alongside our more than $200 billion plan to build infrastructure. U.S.-based businesses will now lose out on tens of billions of dollars in revenues. They only have President Trump to blame. I'm also urging all 444 municipalities to do the same. And I'm thrilled to see some are already stepping up. For example, Mayor Patrick Brown in the city of Brampton. You have two choices here, folks. We roll over as a country and just let them run over us, or we fight like hell, like we've never fought before. I'm taking option 2. I'm fighting like hell, and we're going to protect Canada. He's underestimating the Canadian people, the resilience of the Canadian people, and the strength of the Canadian people. I said, number 1, I don't start a tariff war, but we're going to win this tariff war. Right off the hop, I've directed the LCBO, we're the largest purchaser of alcohol in the world, to remove every bit of U.S. alcohol off the shelves. I'm asking politely, until I implement it, every retail store, when you go look at the shelf marker that has the price, we need to see a Canadian flag on that price. A lot of people can't pick it up and scan it. So please work with us, or we're going to legislate it. I can't for the life of me figure out why this guy's attacking his closest neighbors, allies, and friend. A tariff on Canada is a tax on Americans. And I'm going to repeat that on NBC, CNN, Fox News, CNBC. I'm going to be hammering the airwaves to get that message to the Americans. They're going to get hurt. It's the wrong decision. But if they want to try to annihilate Ontario, I will do everything, including cut off their energy.
The impact of this tariff war has been far-reaching. Canadian provinces have taken drastic measures, including removing all American liquor from their shelves. Ontario, for example, has banned the purchase of U.S. alcohol, affecting over 3,600 products. This move has hit industries like Kentucky Bourbon hard, with significant economic consequences. The tariff war has also affected the energy sector. Ontario Premier Doug Ford has threatened to block energy exports to the U.S., which could have severe repercussions for states like New York, Michigan, and Minnesota. This move is a part of a broader strategy to protect Canada's economy, security, and to prevent predatory takeovers by foreign entities. But didn't Trump say he's looking at Greenland also? So who knows? Will Trump declare war against Greenland? Will there be a tariff war or something somewhat similar between the United States and Greenland? Because he's now saying they need Greenland for international security. Isn't that something? No. The public reaction, it has been mixed, with some supporting the government stand and others concerned about the long-term economic impact. As the trade war continues, both countries face higher prices, job losses, and economic uncertainty. The question remains, how will this conflict be resolved, and what does the future hold for Canada and U.S. relations? And it doesn't end there, because many other countries are gearing up and they're anticipating such action. And as such, they're taking their companies to overseas market. For example, the Caribbean. And that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what's your take on this tariff war between the United States and Canada. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys in the comment section. Peace.